obviously everybody knows, it's in the public domain, that the chair of budget, Dindi, Nyoro, the MP for the area, is the best performing MP quite a few times, and that's in the utilization of CDF. So when I saw it was posted on our wall, I said, you know what, my team is, even though we have NGAF, it's a completely different mandate, we should come here and learn from each other. And I've learned a lot, especially, I mean, for me, I think every MP in Nairobi should really look into this model because, one, you bring the fee down to 1,000 shillings, so it's affordable. Right now, people are struggling with resources. The second thing is the retention. The amount of children that come, you've got 100% retention of students. So I think that's something that we should consider because we've got a lot of dropouts, a lot of children that don't finish school, and a lot of children that are chased from school. I know that the county of Nairobi is doing a program on Dishi, which is to provide food. But in Nairobi, we've got other challenges being community-based schools and faith-based schools. So, but all in all, if we can make it work for the public schools with a new mandate by the Ministry of Education to increase the classrooms in Nairobi, to make sure that we have a transition from primary to secondary. For me, just being here with my team, the NGAF team, we learned a lot, and we also know that we can share with each other. So the fact that Mheshimiwa here is willing to share his experience, his knowledge. I mean, he did tell us that when he joined Parliament for the first 2 years, it was like, what do I do? You know, you don't come in knowing exactly what to do because you find a system that's set. But he worked with it, and the key takeaway for me is data, data, data. Data informs your programs and your plans, and as long as you collect that data. And then also, change is never easy. For him to get all the teachers to agree, all the contractors to agree, to involve the community in terms of doing the projects, you know, the labor project that, system that he has, it's all been talking. If everybody gets to want the best for the country, the best for the citizens, we should always agree when something is good, and this is good.
I'm David Kiplagat, all the way from Soy in Uasin Gishu County. We have come here so that we can feel the experience we have been looking at through the media and also through the social media, and we have found out that actually what we are seeing is real, and we really want to congratulate our colleague Honorable Dindi Nyoro on what he has been able to achieve and what we have been able to learn while we were in class. We at least we have felt the experience of the Elimu Bora. We have felt the experience of utilization of resources, especially when you use labor-based. You will find out that with little resources you are able to do much, and the beauty is trying to make sure that as much of the resources that are available goes into actual work, and that one we are really appreciated, and we want to tell Ndindi Nyoro the sky is the limit. Aim higher, and we shall support you. Thank you.
Ni Mwengi Mutuse, mbunge wa Kibwezi. Tumekuja hapa ndio tuangalie jinsi tunafanya kazi kwetu na vile kazi inafanywa hapa. Nataka nimedhibitisha kwa macho yangu kwamba ikisemekana Ndindi Nyoro ndiye mbunge namba 1 Kenya kwa maendeleo, hiyo ni kweli, because what has been done here is amazing, using little money and giving that money a lot of value. And that's what we want to take to our constituency, to take to the rest of the country, that you can use your money and use it very well. You do more development using the same resources, because ukiangalia shule and the amount of money that has been used mahali kwingine, the same amount of money is being used to do very little work. So the biggest lesson that we take from here is that you can use creatively the little money that you have, and you give a lot of value with that money. We take home the Elimu Bora program, mambo ya labor based, very good. We are trying. But we are taking home the Elimu Bora program that we want to try. And just to tell Kenyans that future elections will be based on development track record. Future elections, historia ya kupigia watu mastori mingi na hadithi inakwisha na hii muhula. We will be asking people, what have you done for your people before you seek elections?
Kwa Mheshimiwa Dindi Nyoro kusoma juu ya Elimu Bora. Unajua kule kwetu Thika mjini watoto ni wengi sana, na ukiangalia hawana school fees ya kusomesha watoto. Nilikuwa tu nakuja kuangalia vile amefanya, ikawafanya watoto waweze kusoma vizuri na wazazi walipe pesa kidogo sana in terms of per term. Na nimesoma na nikaona hii program Pia mimi naenda kuimplement huko Thika, ndio watoto wangu wale especially wa day schools wao wanakula shule, na wazazi ni wapunguzie karo ya shule itoke vile wanalipanga between 15,000 11,000. I make sure I'll be able to reduce by half, wao wanalipa 6,000 ama 7,000, ndio tuweze paia, ndio tuweze kusaidia watoto wetu vile wanalipanga. So per term wao wanalipa 2,000, na itawezekana. Watoto ni wengi, lakini inawezekana, ndio to make sure future watoto wetu tumeiangalia vilivyo. Tumekuja hapa benchmarking na tumeona ni vizuri, kila mtu ako na program ile imemleta hapa. Yangu kabisa nimeletwa na elimu bora. Asante.
We are very grateful today to have hosted our colleagues here in Kiharu. This primary school is called Nyakehai Primary School. It is one of our public primary schools, and we are glad about the work that we are able to do over the December holiday. We basically hosted our colleagues because we keep learning from each other. I learn a lot from interactions with my colleagues, members of parliament. I also visit their constituencies, and we were glad today to also host them for the same exercise that we always do as members of parliament. So basically, this one we call it peer-to-peer learning, because there is no one who is more superior than the other, but we keep on learning. The successes of this one, we learn from the success of the other one, because after that then Kenya becomes a much better place. As I come to the conclusion, mimi nashukuru sana kwa sababu kwa yale mambo ambayo tumeweza kusoma leo ni mambo ambayo tumeweza kufanya hapa Kiharu. All our public primary schools which are 112 zote ziko na tiles. Tumeanza shule zingine kama 7 shule za day schools. Pia tuko na masomo bora program here in Kiharu where learners pay only 1,000 per term, and I am glad that that program is being adopted by many constituencies. And to cite even one is, for example, Kipipiri constituency, even Kiaba, Thika town, and all the others who have come here before, and they are already implementing those programs. So today tumefurahi sana kwa sababu Kenya yote iko hapa. Tuko na rafiki yangu from North Horr, that is in Marsabit. Tuko na Kibwezi, tuko na Madera county, Uasin Gishu county, Murang'a county, Kitui county, Kamalafi constituency, hata hapa Murang'a, even Nairobi county. And we are glad because when leaders we start now actually competing on development, the head gainers are our bosses who are the people of Kenya. Na nikimaliza hiyo niseme kama chairman wa budget, we are working around the clock to make sure that NGCDF resources and funds are released hopefully this week or next week, so that learners can be able to be capacitated through NGCDF via bursaries to join various schools and also to report in their ongoing schools. So nataka nihakikishia Wakenya wote ile maneno tunaangalia sana ni vile tunaokota pesa kama kodi, we prioritize